Oh, broken dreamer, is your mind? Oh, all the scars that leave them behind. We light the world up now, let us fire in your eyes to the darkness into the night. Oh, broken dreamer, is your mind? Oh, all the scars that leave them behind. We light the world up now, let us fire in your eyes to the darkness into the night. Put your fucking hands up.
I know I've broken promises. I'm way too good at keeping you from getting it. I've seen exactly how this ends. I never get too close, afraid to lose again. 'Cause I'm thinking back to 17 when I was young and so naive, falling into love like such a fool. Yeah, I was dumb, but she was me. It broke my trust, and honestly, I never wanna feel that hurt again. I'm so done breaking down my walls for someone to break me till I fall apart. Loneliness is not that hard. And I'm over, waiting for a sense of closure, trying to cover up these scars, won't fix another broken heart. And I'm over, waiting for a sense of closure, trying to cover up these scars, won't fix another broken heart. Can't help but wonder if it's me. You say I'm too closed off, or maybe we're not meant to be. And I'm afraid of who I've been.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the show. Hope you boys are all having a wonderful, hold on, beautiful day. Yo, we got oh my god, yeah, I gotta fix the Casper look. I thought for a second maybe I would have gotten fixed. I still haven't figured out nothing actually. I still gotta go look. I don't even know You won't find the settings for that. But hey, boys, all doing? Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a good one. We got patch 10.1 arriving in just a handful of days. Hopefully, we will have this update arrive as smoothly as possible. And hopefully this week we'll probably be getting our final PTR patch, which is exciting, but also terrifying depending on the class. I feel like if you're a mage, recently you got pretty satisfied with the changes I've done for your class. Warlocks, at least in my guild, are fairly satisfied. Shadow Priests are still a little bit iffy about their class redesign. I get the direction they're going into, but I'm hoping they'll be quick on their feet, like, and they'll pivot as if they ever find an issue, like Shadow Priests in dungeons. Oh, okay, this certain playstyle doesn't work. Let's make an adjustment really quickly. Oh, it's absolutely unplayable for this encounter and raid. Let's make an adjustment, you know, something where they can maybe reverse, go back to where the spec was. Not necessarily in terms of, like, I guess you can't really redesign the talent tree once you have it set up, new one. But, like, I don't know, they're taking away a lot of instacats from them, so mobility may be hampered. In dungeons, it seems to work okay. In raid testing, it seems to work okay. We haven't got a chance to find the boss whatsoever, and I'm just expecting, like, okay, it's yet another rework. They've got so many of those, and they keep getting them. Unlike a Paladin, which got a rework, and it looks glorious, priests keep getting a rework, and another one. And another one, and another one. And you would imagine, like, oh man, class with so many reworks, they're really trying to refresh this thing up. To me, it says they haven't found the perfect rework just yet. And I don't even know if this is going to be the one, but maybe one day they'll find it, boys. Rogues in particular, rogues are praying right now. Please be the patch that fixes our tier sets, maybe do some class tuning, whatever it takes. We'll see how it goes. But that's really like about the other class. I think rogues are the only class that's panicking or trying not to panic right now, but everybody else is actually looking pretty good. How you boys all doing? Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a good one. We got ourselves, I guess we're gonna do some live stuff until we get a PTR update. I'm thinking, how's everybody doing here? Hello, Lucky, how you doing, family? You're good. What's up, Robbie? How you doing, my man? Hope you having a good one, my guy. Warthrus, Joe. We got Filippo's, Ozzy. How you boys all doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. Hope everybody is having a wonderful, beautiful day. I'm just doing something in the background really quickly. I'll let you guys know what it is in just a moment. You'll see it in a second. You'll see it in a second. Oh my god. Yo, you guys excited for 10.1? Have you guys decided what class you're gonna main for 10.1, by the way? Like, are you staying with the same main you've played so far? Or are you making some changes? Or are you making the switch? Like, where's everybody at right now in terms of, like, what you'll be playing going forward? Are you changing? Or are you staying as you are? Because I, as a rogue, ideally I would love to stay because I play the spec over in the PTR and, like, no other spec plays like it. Like, to be fair, no spec in the game plays like a rogue plays. I mean, it's just fantastic. But, like, I don't know. I have been enjoying Shaman a lot more recently. And then Paladin is really, really fun. Warrior has been actually kind of enjoyable. I know that their tier set has been kind of, like, up and down a bit. Like, a lot of people were excited for that new slam tier set, and they pivoted back to, like, okay, let's not do the slam. Let's go back to, like, the, what is it? Go back to Mortal Strike, because it's a lot more supported. I still like the new Mortal Strike thing. It's not really doing them anything like the 4th set, not doing anybody justice over in, like, single target, but it's fantastic in AoE. And it does give them this chopper Sweeping Strikes playstyle, where every single Mortal Strike sends out a shockwave, right? So when you press Sweeping Strikes and you focus on a Sweeping Strikes build, you basically replace Cleave with Mortal Strikes, where each Mortal Strike sends out 2 shockwaves dead, and that is a lot of damage in AoE. You'll still need to, like, plan around your cooldowns in order to maximize the value of your Mortal Strikes and your shockwaves, but it's really, really solid, apparently. It's new, it's a little bit more complex to play, but honestly, I'm a big fan. If you guys have been following me for a long while, I'm a big fan of, like, oh, give me a bit of that complexity. I'm okay with that, honestly. Give me just a tinge of that complexity, I will take it. Oh, difficult to play? Maybe even punish you if you get it wrong? Sign me up. That's exactly what I like. Oh my god. Good evening. What's up, Tony? How you doing, man? Hope you have a good one. A friend who mains a warlock called my assassin rogue this a melee Aflock. I mean, you kind of are, right? Like, for a good while, I described like Assassination Rogue. My perfect Assassination Rogue in my mind would have been basically an Affliction Warlock with daggers. And that song, jarringly, always just ends so soon. I don't understand why. Alrighty. But I've never been more offended. Yeah, I don't know. This new version of Assassin Rogue, I think it's going to be very Envenom heavy. It looks like you're going back to that Envenom Slammer Jammer. I have been trying to see if I can make that tier set work with the Force set. Where I use Kingsbane to build it up during last 10 seconds of my death mark, right? So I kind of delay Kingsbane until 10 seconds left in death mark. Then a Kingsbane, which lasts 14 seconds. So there's 10 seconds of me double applying poisons to buff up the damage of Kingsbane. And then I shiv during last 8 seconds of Kingsbane. And then Kingsbane gets applied, ramps up, and then during the 4 seconds outside of death mark, it's actually buffed up by 40% with the 4 set tier set bonus while empowered by Shiv. And I'm just trying to keep spamming Envenoms as much as I can in order to build it, and it can hit for like 200k. Like, it can tick as a dot for 200k crit. I'm thinking maybe using Vanish during those last 4 seconds just so I can gain 50% more crit chance. That might be the play, actually. Going for as much crit damage as possible during that Kingsbane. I kind of want to try it. If we get an update this week on the PTR, then I think what I'll do is I'll probably hop on and I'll try out the Rogue tier set a little bit more. And hopefully it'll be fixed by then. We'll see though. We'll see. We'll track it. Play Demon Hunter, really thinking about changing? Have you played the Demon Hunter with their new tier set though, Marseille? Because their new tier set is going to be pretty game changing. As in, like, the current tier set you have right now doesn't really change your playstyle, but the new one is supposed to, although it is not as exciting as some people wanted it to be. So I'm just saying, like, just be aware the tier set is not really received super well. So as long as you are aware of it, but you still like the playstyle, even with the tier set. Because these classes this time around are going to be changing quite a bit. A lot of them are looking at different playstyles to take advantage and leverage the tier sets even more than before. So it could be pretty good. What's up, Nero? How you doing, fam? Hope you're having a good one. Only pick up passive talents. I don't like many buttons to click. As an Affliction Warlock? Fair enough. I think that's what a lot of people are going to end up doing at the end of the day. I think a lot of people are going to end up capitalizing on the double poison build and just play more passively. And just slam Envenoms, not Kingsbanes really, but Envenoms more than anything. Okay, well at least I made a little bit of gold back. I tried to gamble. I tried to gamble on my rogue with a bunch of gold, trying to see if I can make a bunch of Sophic Devotions. I didn't lower lucky, dude. I have a decent, well, okay, it's a pretty small chance of inspiration, let's be honest. I need a lot more skill, man. I need a lot more skill. Like, I can bypass Illustrious Insight, which is, what's that, like, what, 30 skill? I think it's 30? It is 30. Yeah, so I need, like 100 more, no, 19... 70 more skill? Yeah, like 70 more skill. Oh man, it's a lot. It is a lot to get it done. What do you think about Sailor going to be for 10.1? I have no idea. I think it's going to be either Druid or Evoker. Like long term, overall, I think it's going to be Druid or Evoker. The reason I say that is because their tier set bonuses are both pretty good. Evoker generally has a naturally good way of spreading your heals to a raid, and so does a Druid, and their tier set fits really well inside of a raid. While Evoker is also pretty good, it's like he deals with healing over time and whatnot, and it turns one of the empowerment abilities into a healing over time effect, which is pretty solid heal. And the fact that you can copy it over with like the one Anomaly, right? Spread echoes to everybody. It's just really solid. Plus you have a lot of like group raid-wide AoE healing too. Plus it's a raid inside of Dragonflight, which most of the Dragonflight content is almost built around like, okay, well, is it good for Evoker? And then other classes as well. Like a lot of the content works well to have an Evoker in the group. So I think Evoker and Druid right now, in my opinion, are looking like as a good overall. Druids and Dungeons, I mean, they've been good. And I think that tier set just buffs their healing, so let's be able to spend more time dealing damage, less time maintaining everybody on. I mean, a Convoke will be able to Flourish, and Flourish now has a tier set effect where post Flourish, all of your hots are just like either tick faster or just more effective, which is really, really strong. Really, really, really strong. So between those two, though, I mean, I don't know which one will be the strongest, but I want to say that's what I want to get to. That's what I want to say, because Resto Shaman tier set, just Shamans are really good, but their tier set is all about healing rain. That's gonna be useful, of course, in raids if people can stack together. But like having to get everybody with Riptide and then drop a healing ring to buff your next heal ability, it's a combo for sure. Like that could be like if you tune them right, maybe they could overtake. But like it's just a very, very specific combo that isn't easy. Priest looks good though. Like this priest I think is gonna feel better. I don't know if they're gonna be like top. Holy Paladin I'm very excited for. I kind of like that Holy Power generation. I mean, I've done dungeons with Holy Paladin. That's like the one I feel the most comfortable with. Monk should be good because it's a bunch of like healing over time buffs and vivify buffs and mana regen, which should be good in raids. But I don't really know. So that's what I want to say, like Druid or Evoker. Assassination Rogue. Yeah, I feel ya. Hunter spec for 10.1. I think like Beastmaster or Marksmanship, like a range hunter, are looking good. Although you definitely shouldn't discount survival. Based on the early numbers of people testing it in Mythic Pluses, it may be the godsend to M+. If you played Shadowlands version of survival, where they had that one busted tier set, it could be really good. Chad, let's start off the day with one of the two classes that I really just want to get better at, man. Either doing Paladino, Chad, either Paladino, that or a Warrior. I need to get better at both of them. Paladin, it's been a while since I played some red, although we could also play Holy melee build. Although the melee build's a lot stronger come turn 1. I kind of want to see a lot of the melee playstyle of Holy healing until a little bit later. Paladin, I'll probably play as red. That or Prod, because it's just insane. Prod is just on a whole nother level. Do a Warrior? We can do a Warrior. Yeah, I'm down for that. As a Warrior, I would like to do arms. I'm really bad at arms. But I think I might be okay because I've been practicing. I'm normally really bad with it. Also this week, I don't even know if I'll go for like the Bladestorm build because it is a tyrannical week. That is something I want to check out though. Do people run Bladestorm in tyrannical weeks or not? Is arms better than Fury? Arms for me is a personal preference. Is a personal favorite. I like it a lot. Is it better than Fury? I think it depends. Arms is really good in raids, especially during those execute phases. It has slightly more execute than a Fury Warrior. In 2-target cleave, Arms is excellent. And burst of Arms is generally also pretty good if you go for like a bursty build. If there's like a burst, big AoE that you need to just do momentarily every like minute or so, Arms is a little bit better than Fury. But if you have like 4 mobs that you can constantly cleave, Fury is just a powerhouse of just cleaving things down. On survivability front, Fury is also a little bit better than Arms generally when it comes to just livability. Whereas Fury can reduce damage but also heal itself and maintain itself for the most part, Arms cannot do that in the same way. Although I think they mostly solved this issue with Arms. So it all depends on the content. I prefer Arms just because I like it a lot. I do think, it looks like everybody is still playing the Bladestormy build, and I'm really bad at the Bladestorm thing, but I gotta get better at it. Like in a way you could kind of like combine Bladestorm and use Bladestorm like ahead of time. To like pre-set up like your Bladestorm, then you can go into Warbreaker, and then you could use also other abilities. Thundersword is one I think that's mostly used inside of Colossus, inside of Warbreaker, I think, right? I'm trying to remember like this one Warrior played it in a dungeon or in a raid or whatever. In a dungeon I think it was. And he played it single target. I'm trying to remember like I'm trying to search the back of my mind like what did I see them do last time? What kills do I normally do? Not that high. Do I have a key myself? I don't think I do. Let me see what we got. Halls of Valor. We could do a Halls, but I kind of want to see if I can just sign up for a key myself, right? I don't know, 16 to 18? Is that decent enough? Let me just try to see if I can put in my app a couple of places. See what happens, yeah? Temple. I don't know if they'll take me to an 18, but like maybe a 17. Maybe we could do a shirt. No, I don't want to do a shirt. Let me try this one. Halls of Valor. Like anything that's like a, I guess any key for me right now is like a decent test of skill. You know, what's up, Cry? Hey to my guy. Hope you have a good one. Talking about a friend of mine being able to choose how to main. He said, dude, you main Sombra in Overwatch and Evelyn in the League. Or you asking him main a WoW. That's a pretty, no, you know what? Hey, they took me. Hell yeah. You know what? I get where you're coming from, but what if you guys played Skyrim? What archetype do you think I played in Skyrim? Your answer is wrong. You're like, oh, Dal plays. I can read your mind, okay? Dal played Rogue and WoW. Obviously, played like a stealthy character. I mean, do you count a stealth archer? I guess you count a stealth archer, but that wasn't my very first archetype. It actually was like a full-on lightning wizard, and then a lightning spellblade, or spellblade because I tried ice, tried lightning, kind of went back and forth with them. Then a stealth archer, and that's the only time I even tried stealthy. I've never played, like, usually in a lot of the games, like when it comes to like RPGs and stuff, I enjoy a character that can do a bit of physical damage, but there's a tinge of magic there too, like a spellblade of sorts. So like a Frost Death that counts in my opinion, a Red Paladin counts in my opinion. A lot of the times I don't play stealthy character. So even if they like a stealthy character, doesn't always mean that that's what they're playing WoW specifically. You know? Oh my god. Alright, hopefully I'll be able to remember what the guy did. I'll try a couple things like Blaze Storm and then World Breaker. I normally want to combine the two together in AoE, but in single target, I don't even know. I think you do want to Blaze Storm just for the resources, like if you're behind for any reason. Yeah, Zinwall, better chance to use. I know, my guy. Happy to hear that, man. Alright, what you playing for a 10-1, man? Did you decide? Have you made a decision yet? Have you finalized your pick? Or are you still searching? Because a lot of people out there are still soul searching themselves, trying to find what they will really like. Well, hope I'll be able to hit max level and do relatively endgame stuff for once in my life. I have over 20 characters, and none of them have seen endgame even to yo, my guy, enjoy leveling. Honestly, I know you want to get into endgame. Take your time and enjoy the ride. Dragonflight leveling or even older expansion leveling is a lot of fun. Literally, if you're new to the game, don't like squander it. Don't try to skip it. I know this isn't classic where leveling is kind of part of the experience. I know endgame is a big part of like retail WoW, but the first time you level, dude, it's like if I could go back and re-level in retail and forget my leveling experience the first time around, I still miss the first time I leveled because it was the most fun that I've had leveling ever. So definitely take it easy and enjoy yourself. Still search TVC. Oh no, dude. Well, the warrior seems to be doing pretty good for your Kraken. Blizzard still doesn't look that bad. Eat? Okay, this guy's telling me eat. It's like, eat. Okay. Yes, mom. Can I have dessert after? Oh man, is TOS 16 which I would have done that probably if I don't? Oh, I would have loved to do 16 in TOS actually. I would have loved to. I'm gonna run with this group just because they took me. If it falls apart, then I could join you on a 16 basic, or if you want to do it right now, you can. Is this priest a holy in group? This priest, the priest, crispy, discipline. A lot of the times they are disc. There are some holy priests, but I think a lot more people are coming around to the disc is actually kind of good. What's up with the recent changes? Like Holy Nova does a lot of damage. You have the single target build with the Mindbender that does quite a bit of damage as well. Quite a lot of sustain. Mana regen is fantastic with this one. It's pretty easy to play because you're just mostly DPSing rather than healing. Yeah. There's yeah. It just, I do think Holy's gonna probably make a big resurgence in 10-1 though. They are buffing him up a little bit here and there. Gotta make sure the tank got a buff and everything. Alrighty, I think I'm good to go. Just trying to ride this out real quick. There we go. Now we're all set. You guys think we'll get a PTR update this week? Or tonight, rather? Or do you think they're gonna maybe hold off until tomorrow? Because it is like final week of PTR before the thing is actually out. Hunter's super easy to play. Hunter is a fantastic choice, man. Disc is powerful, give it a try. Definitely. Disc is, just know that Disc isn't going to be as easy as Holy, because Holy has a very straightforward healing focus and then some damage. Disc kind of blends the two together in interesting ways, and there's a couple different builds to it. So when you go into Disc, just keep an open mind of like, oh, okay, dealing damage can also heal your allies. So when you connect the two together, like when you connect them in your mind, like they're one and the same kind of, it starts to make a little more sense in terms of like how you build your character. It's really, really cool. So then every offensive ability you look at could actually be like potentially really, really nice as a buff. Potentially really, really lucrative. Let's see if I can drop one of these real quick. Can I get like Night Off maybe? Panda? No! We got the Panda! No! We got the Xanda! We're Chad! Oh, I'll take it. I'll take the Xanda. Oh my god. Something happened to Bliss? You think some? Is there actually? I do want to see if I can interrupt this guy if I can. Let's see if I can go for another Blade Storm and maybe go for a big spinny. I don't have anything for the Tainted Ripple. Although I should be trying to get myself as much, what is it, cooldown reduction here, or survivability as oh! Healer! Oh no. Reflect? I can't reflect it, but you can at least remove it. Sorta. Are we charging both? Are we doing both of them? I guess we are. Try to see if I can maybe interrupt him. Big War Breaker. Can disrupt him. Oh, stun. Huge. A little concerned about our health right now, actually, chat. Not gonna lie. A little concerned. Big one of these. Big slammer. Okay. Oh my god. This is definitely got interesting. Hopefully take notes how to pull him to the right. I got nothing for this one. Yeah, hopefully take notes to pull him like to the corner on the right side there. Trying not to run out there if I can. Nice. Alright, so hopefully take, if you can pull him over here, then you can actually land inside the mobs. It's interesting. But it gives you like a little bit lip that you can kind of go behind here, behind this jade pillar. And you can line inside these guys and the corrupting water, more importantly. Oh! He lusted, then he died and deceased. Did we lust actually? I don't think he's coming back. Wait, no, seriously? Hold on, it was his key. There's no way this guy lusted and just dipped out. Right? Hold on a second. What is going on? GM convinced me to play Guardians or next season. Oh, these guys just gone? Oh, come on. Everybody's trying to figure out, like, is he coming back? Is he not coming back? Ah. Well, everybody's waiting for this guy. Come on. Yashua's. Bro, that's not the first time I've seen people from Zul'jin do something weird like that, man. Well, back to Maldraka, boys. Fun group. I have no idea what's going on. What just happened? Okay, well, I did have a great start to begin with anyway. That Paladin was absolutely just popping off, dude. That Paladin was absolutely popping off. I hate people like that. Dude, I don't understand why he did that either. I have no clue why the man did that. Like, what is the point of that? Alright, I guess we're back in the queue again. I swear I've seen people from Zul'jin do that more often. Like, you know how people are like, oh, rack players, right? You know, they don't really have the best track record. But I've been seeing Zul'jin players doing that a lot more recently. You know? And it's just like, why? I guess let me try sign up for a couple of these. Yo, wait, hold on. Basic, they have a key. If they die, there's a wipe to leave. When they die, if there's a wipe, they'll leave. Yeah, I don't understand that. It's just like, maybe he was embarrassed that he lusted, right? And then he was like, oh, okay, well, I can't catch up anymore damage-wise. I have a bad start to the day, bad start to the dungeon. I'm gone. I'm just not doing it. I don't understand it, bro. Just, hey, you died, come back, it's all good. We got a couple of deaths, it's fine. You know? Like, as a, what even killed him? What did he die to? So he died twice in a row, like in the first minute twice. Surgeon Deluge. It's not the, so that's not the one you line of sight. Surgeon Deluge, he stood in a thing. So he was actually okay, and he stood in a thing and died. Together with this guy, which is unfortunate. Came back, got dotted, and then you got droplets dying. I guess he came around the corner, droplets are doing their thing, and then the guy puts a dot on him, you just... I'm not gonna read it too much into it, chat. But it seems like, but as Ian will put it, frankly, it seems like a skill issue. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, poor guy. You know what? Line of sight is a wonderful, wonderful tactic. You hide behind the pillow like a coward. And as a rogue, I know exactly everything about that. Zul'jin, do I want to try again with a Zul'jin guy? Is it just a one-off, or is that like just a Zul'jin thing? I guess we'll find out soon, yeah? I'm gonna try Moonguard. I'm gonna try a couple of these groups. I'm surprised it took me, but maybe they just kind of took anybody and everybody. Maybe they trusted. Oh, okay, maybe it'll be okay. Hit or miss with the rank players. Yeah, rank players normally like are the ones that people talk about, like, oh, somebody did something toxic. Was it a rank player? Yeah. Sometimes, but rank players have some of the better players in the game too. Like, everybody has had their bad experience player with any server. Ragnaros is just the one that people have had, like, it seems like a lot of people have had a bad experience with, but I've also had fantastic experience with rank players. Like, it's a 4-man group from one guild. They're usually insane. So, like, it's not a one-off, but it definitely doesn't plague the entire server either. I will say that. Definitely doesn't plague the entire server. Let's see. Like if I set up as a tank, I'd be able to get in easily. Plus, tanking is really easy right now. At least a low level tanking is not difficult at all. It only gets really difficult like 20 pluses when you're really pushing content. I just want to get a bit of gear on this character, just a little bit more item level. I don't think I have enough gumballs. Yeah, I don't have enough gumballs either. I really gotta throw some of this stuff in the bank and everything. I could maybe upgrade a primal. I should send it to Mem. See if you could just like up it for me. Get the mats and all that. Easy to run with super fun comp. Oh, double tank. Is that real? Is it like a tank doing some damage or something? Is that what's going on? I don't understand it. Play Argent Dawn, best server to farm gold on, be able to transmog solid crazy. Oh, I do agree with you on that, yeah. Oh, let me see if I can sign up for this one. Fate's on that one. Maybe they'll... I doubt I'll get in. What else is there? Court? Let me try a court, man. It's a 16, so it's not like super crazy. Kind of a baby key, but I just kind of want to get a weekly out of the way, you know what I mean? That or we just do our 15 potentially. I guess I could do Ruby. Super fun comp. You know what? I'll bite. I'll bite. I will bite. I will sign up. I don't know if they need a warrior or whatnot. I don't really. Warriors don't really do anything special right now, do they? You're not like a control freak, like a demon hunter, or like a live lord like a rogue, or anything like that. No good? I'm no good at no good. Maybe some practice would help. Ruby court. Let's try to sign up for those like early courts. They have a handful of bodies in there. Halls, maybe? Now, after that TJ's dude, I'm not getting any. I feel like I get cursed after that TJ's dude. That was a cursed run. Why you should or shouldn't play Shadow Priest in Dragonflight Season 2. I like Wowhead has how they've been putting like posts of like why you should or shouldn't play a spec. The Arcane Mage one with like reasons why you shouldn't was pretty funny. The guy Has a good sense of humor. He's got a ladies with us. Oh, me? What do you mean? Skull 16's baby. Okay. Chat. I would do a 16, but like it's a key that doesn't really like test. I guess your DPS doesn't really just stretch your legs. You know what I mean? Things are dying very, very quickly. Like, the reason they're called baby key is because like mages and lower level keys, or like affliction warlocks, for example, lower level keys, don't really get to see their full potential because things are done. Looking for that Dal dick. Okay, well there it is. Dank and Druid. Oh my god, that is so good. I am glad I was just like carefully mousing over all these. I just saw like actually a big title. I'm like, what is this? Ah, I got declined. What do you mean you can decline me? What? I got declined. What? Hold on. What is that? Why? I can't see the group now, can I? Hold on. Hold on. Dal? No, I can't even see the group. You declined me, so I don't see it anymore. What is happening? Was it just like a bait? Is that what that was? Just like bait me to sign up and just like decline me? Haha, got him. What is going on? That's a cross-faction guild. Should Blizzard remove factions whatsoever? I don't think Blizzard at the end of the day should remove factions. I like the idea. I feel like faction pride is something that's been core to WoW, and it should be part of WoW, because I feel like every other MMO has been trying to basically remove factions as best as they could. But I feel like having that core Horde versus Alliance thing, it needs to stay. It's so iconic to World of Warcraft, man. It's so iconic. Like, what I love an expansion, or like a big event that's like a faction conflict again. At some point. I feel like in the WoW story, they've done some ham-fisted faction conflicts that don't really make sense. But I feel like eventually you could lead up to a story that could reignite that conflict all over again. You know? Because at the end of the day, Horde and Alliance have worked together. But at the end of the day, you still do have two factions that have a very completely different mindset. I don't know. I feel like they should keep it separate. That's how I feel about it. Let me try the snow code. Maybe they'll let me in. I'm having a hard time getting in as a warrior today with these keys, honestly. Oh. Break the meta? Is Arms Warrior part of Break the Meta? Break the meta list spec. Arms. Right? Okay, they get somebody else instead. Have I gotten bonus valor from this place? I haven't, but maybe they'll take me. Who knows? I think Bear will be hard to play in 20s above next season, so this should be better, right? It's hard to say if Bear is going to be worse next season or better, because their tier said increases the survivability with bonus healing, percentage-based healing based on the damage you take, which is good. That's not something they have naturally, like Demon Hunters and Death Knights have that as a baseline playstyle, and Paladins to some degree, but based mostly on their health. Like the lower health they are, the better it heals for, rather than like damage you've taken. So percentage-based healing is there, based on the damage you take. So that could have some scaling properties, right? The harder you get hit, the more healing you're gonna get, but also you have more health, which lets you deal with things like magic damage with a shorter bursting cooldown that should make you a little bit stronger in terms of surviving encounters. Should be better. But as for like, is it gonna be like, I guess most people ask like, is it gonna be better? Like, is it gonna be better than every other tank? Is it gonna be more popular or as competitive as some of the other tanks? That's a hard one to pin. That's a hard one to nail, to be honest. I have no idea. I have no clue. I can't be, that guy's just dead. I can't be certain. I can't be certain. Maybe? I guess it'll depend on like what the encounters are like and what the damage is like. At the end of the day, I think it's going to be Protection Paladin to start with. I think that spec is going to be like super popular to begin with, but we'll see. Time will tell. If you want 20 shadow, make a group. A 20 shadow? Yo, I don't know if this guy can really. This guy is not going to be able to be super effective in the shadow mode. I need like something more my speed. You know, that animal is still pretty low. So I need something more my speed where I can practice a little bit. I just need some practice on that warrior, man. You know what I mean? I just need practice, dude. Trying to sign up for whatever groups I can, man. I might just need it in my 15 though. Another court, maybe they'll take me, potentially. Just my score on this thing and the key levels that I've done are all fairly low. All fairly lower end. I do gotta practice this thing a lot more often though. I do want to get better at warrior, especially with that build. Like, I'm already struggling with the current warrior as it plays right now. I'm not great with it. But the new playstyle that plays into Super Strikes apparently is gonna be even more like precise in terms of how you gotta play it. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to adjust and adapt, and the more practice I have right now, the better. Honestly, I mean, that Alcathar wasn't that bad, although I feel like Mortal Strike should not be my top damage and ability. Not by any measure. TJs, let's try the TJs again. Maybe this won't be the cursed TJs. I signed up for... Do I want to do an Azure Vault? Ruby. I'd rather do Ruby over Azure Vault, honestly. Ruby actually has a pretty short key time, doesn't it? Compared to some of the other keys out there. I never realized it, but I also never do Ruby, so... Because who out here just wants to do Ruby for fun? Right, Quarter Stars and Shadow Moon Burial Ground are fantastic. 18 on my Demon Hunter? I mean, it's up to you, my guy. It's up to you. I'm just kind of perusing around, trying to see if I can get into a key. Is that the Ruby 3K rerollers? Okay, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get on that. Yeah, I might just have to list my 15 halls. Or maybe just try to sign up for 15 over 16. Trying to get like an extra gumball or something here and there. We need 1 DPS? Oh! Yeah, if you guys need a +1, I'll join in then. Yeah, if you guys already got a group, yeah. I don't think I'll hold your group back. Wait, hold on. Well, God. Well, damn. Here we are. I was just randomly looking for a group. And here you are, my guy. Let me see if I can get myself another, consumable. Onomas. Bro, I want to swap main from Warlock to Warrior. Oh. But I mained Warrior since SATA. I never have a human Transmog. I don't want to lose it. But I mained Warrior since Cataclysm to Warlock from a Warrior. Dude, I mean, I think there's nothing wrong about having an alt. Right? Nothing wrong about having an alt. Honestly. Nothing wrong about that at all. What you could do... Yeah. What you could do is just have a Warlock and gear a Warlock and basically get him prepped for 10.1. Play him kind of like a second main, but don't invest nearly the same amount of like effort into him. Just try that and see how it plays, see how you like it. And if you're like, okay, you know what, I'm enjoying this a lot more than my Warrior. And then as you play, get some mods, get whatever you need, get all the things, and have some fun with it. And if it just ends up being like, this is so miles better than what you're currently playing with the Warrior, then just make the switch. Just make the switch. Hard switch it. Think of Maiden Bear would be a huge challenge for me. Typical tank or monk or prop warrior. Typical tanks right now are prop paladin and maybe prop warrior. I'd say like it's prop paladin above, prop warrior below it, and just slightly above like brewmaster, demon hunter, and then bears right under them slightly. It's just like prop warrior right now is like, well, prop paladin is top. Prop warrior is still tanky, but still, in my opinion, a little bit easier. I guess it depends on the week too. Because Brewmaster does a fantastic AoE damage. Demon Hunters also have excellent control and good damage as well. And Bear is just not really excellent at anything that it does. Not that Bear is bad, it's just not ideal, I guess, the best way to put it. You know? See if I get like Night Elf or something. So good in my flips. What is Draenei? Worgen, Blood Elf, Xande again, Kulturen? Here we go, big boy Kulturen. Okay, now we're randomizing. Oh, Night Elf! Oh, perfect. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. All right, I'm gonna try to do expose as best I can. I'll try to help out while I can. Wait, you got Worgen? Worgen Monk? Yo! I think, no, it's not a Worgen Monk. I was thinking Worgen Monk for a second. I was gonna say, like, that's the first Worgen Monk I've seen ever. I was about to get excited. Unforge. I think I'm gonna go with haste. I think that's my best secondary stat right now as a warrior. The more haste, the merrier. Could go mastery just for raw damage, but I think haste is the play. Or is mastery better? I think haste is better. Explosive this week. Oh yeah. Duh. My god. Yeah, I guess I got PTSD. Last time I did this over with some guildies. Got the explosive PTSD, bro. It was bad. It was bad. Okay, we gotta go for big blaze storm. Try to see if we can put a bleed on everything. Uh-oh. Healer's down, but we're mostly okay. We can start executing everything. Oh yeah, bolstering. That's gonna be annoying. But if we can like cleave off of them into executes, that'd be solid. Can I get him low enough? Nah, can't really cleave effectively. I mean, I can cleave off of him specifically. Oh, these things are gonna get super, like, annoying. Storm bolted, just to get it out of here. Blade storm. I'll try to stay next to everything here as best as I can. Warbreaker. Or not Warbreaker. Okay, I should be able to start cleaving everything here bit by bit. Try to keep him buffed for as long as I can. And bleed. I guess I'll Warbreaker it, because I'm gonna get it back anyway. Alright, that was fun. Oh, cool, that's why the changes are inexpensive? No, it's not. You can buy it in the auction house, actually. It's called the Atomic Recalibrator. It just changes your appearance temporarily. It's a lot of fun. It's made by engineers. So if you have a friend that has engineering or something, you can maybe have them make one for you. I'm gonna try to see if I can save my Warbreaker for like when the AoE comes out. I'm gonna go in for the most amount of damage. Yeah, everything is just gonna melt. Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have my Warbreaker here in a bit. I gotta really start using Warbreaker a lot more effectively. That's what I learned about my warrior. Gotta be a lot more effective with it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to parry this, because I'm gonna get a lot of aggro very, very quickly. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. Okay, Demon Hunter did a little bit better there. I can still catch up though, I think. Oh. We just execute off of him. Oh, Azad. Oh my god, dude. I'm trying to see if I can beat you in DPS here. I tried to do what I could, man. Oh my god. I was so close. It was neck to neck, too. Oh, Thunderous Roar is so strong, dude. Oh my goodness. I tried. I think he does have a couple item levels on me, doesn't he? Just a few. Yeah, just a few item levels. Gonna try to see if this will be enough for me to live. Yeah, plenty. The blaze storm will not go anywhere. That's good. I don't even know where when I should be really using my, what is it, the trinket. Never really have like a good timing for that thing on the warrior. I feel like there's so much going on with the spec. Pretty regularly. Oh, we can kill. Oh my god, yeah, kill it, yeah, kill it. Oh my god, I saw the 200k Mortal Strike. I was like, this is it. I'm doing it. Heroic at 10-1. I'm hoping, JD, after tonight, if we do get a PTR update this week, I'm hoping it'll be a lot better. So far, we've been a little bit on the iffy side. I'm not gonna lie to you, my guy. Not gonna lie to you. We've been a little bit on that iffy side. Yeah, I should have saved my cooldowns there. Yeah, I did nothing here. I should have maybe just Blaze Stormed it. I probably should have. You normally kind of want to say Blaze Storm with your Warbreaker and whatnot. But here, I probably should have went for it. Although it's so much more effective when you use them together. So much more effective. I think Blaze Storm is what I can use pretty liberally, though. In PvE content. It's just the Avatar one is what I want to like save for specific moments. Hold on, let me do one of these. We're gonna charge in. Good to give us health. No health. Yeah, exactly. They're gonna be so good. Same. Best change NA. Okay, here we go. Blaze Storm. Maybe we can catch up on damage a little bit. Get this too close to execute, maybe. Beautiful. Yeah, if I could just get used to like super strikes and finding the best moments to use super strikes, I think we're just going to be in a fantastic spot. It is a question of like, how is your master going to run though? Like, because you need to spread your bleed to everybody. You can't really like cleave everybody down for your mastery either. So like using Warbreaker and using Blaze Storm just for buff maintenance may be the play. Maybe the play. But we'll see. Now here, I would like to find a way, like, how do I line up my cooldowns as a warrior? I'm just not used to them at all. If you're for PvE, right now it's a little iffy, mostly because the tier sets, but also because parts of it still don't work, JD. So I would keep a positive outlook, open mind. Because the spec, oh god, that guy just died instant. Do we have anything for him? I got nothing. I don't know how we live this then. Honestly, I don't think we live this. Oh, he's back. Okay, we at least had a res. I was gonna say. That's gonna be real bad. I feel like this is where I should be using Blaze Storm or something. Because I got literally nothing to do. I got nothing here. Do I need to clear with somebody? No, we're chilling. Okay, so we have big cooldowns coming up for the boss very, very soon. We got 3 stacks. I don't know when we want to use the Firestorm. Okay, so it's coming up now. Beautiful. Wish I had some more cooldowns ready for this, but it's okay. Be fine. Ooh, Hunter died. Remove just in case. I didn't know that was safe or not. Go myself. Oh, healer dead again. Can we do this without the healer then? If we do the orb, it depends if the tank can live this. Can the tank live this next bleed? Because the next bleed is just really going to be like... Yeah, I don't think he lives that. Yeah, I think we just wipe and go again. Yeah, healer dying that early, not ideal. Anybody got negative buff? No, we're okay. Yeah, hopefully your healer will be... Wait, you can transform into a bird? I gotta get that toy, or a pet, or a mount, or whatever. What guys do you think is gonna be better for PvP in 10-1? Warrior or Death Knight? Ooh, between the two? I don't know. Like, to be honest, I have no clue. I think Death Knight is definitely looking like it's improving. Physical damage reduction, aim as you can place on a party member, all those things are all looking really, really, really good. Really, really good. Like, fantastic changes. Need to find the guy that's Mystic Blasting. Can't find him. Let's try to see if I can find him really quickly. I didn't. Healer dead again. Not ideal. If you can cut him out, like, he'll be okay mostly. Rallying Cry? Interrupt him here. Oh, what was that? That's a lot of damage there. Trying to see if I can execute that thing down. That is rough, man. That's a little rough. Hopefully the tank isn't like super frustrated with that one. Warrior or Death Knight though? I think Death Knight is looking much, much better in terms of improved. But as for Warrior versus Death Knight, it's hard to tell because they are making Fear Warrior a little bit better. Plus the Warrior Tears that looks really good too. I'm kind of currently leaning towards Death Knight because some of the new stuff they're getting is exciting to work with. I think a lot of other people are going to be excited to play around with some of the new toys that Death Knights are getting. I want to say Death Knight, slightly, but it's still very, very close. It's very close between the two. Like, to be all fair about it. I probably shouldn't have been... Was it AoEing there? Shouldn't have I? Should have been carving. Or cleaving. I was trying to super strikes that. But I think now would be a good time to super strikes. Yeah, I haven't been able to hit two of them. Let's stay on the book as best we can. I am gonna be honest, chat. I'm kind of losing what I'm supposed to be doing right now as on the warrior. Losing my mind here a little bit. Oh, please take it to the next trash pack. Okay, or just we'll quickly kill these off real quick. Hey, big executes. Big executes real quick. Yeah, okay, next. Oh, you want to go to these guys? Oh, twofer. All right, that's gonna be interesting. Definitely want to see if I can prevent this best I can. We're gonna Blade Storm, parry up, and just tank up as best we can. That's all we can do. Oh god. Tanked up as much as we can be. Start. Oh. Tank left instantly. Tank left instantly. Tank left instantly, dude. He was not happy with this healer at all. He was not happy with that healer at all. He was like, if I die one more time, died instantly leaves. He died in game. The man died in real life. Wanna try? Wanna try? Cue it for something together. Wanna try queuing for something, Azal? I'm sorry for your key, man. I am so sorry, dude. I tried to do as much damage as I could. My damage is a little behind, though. Yeah, I was very much behind you in damage the whole time. Down? Okay, cool. I gotta get better at Warrior. I definitely gotta get much, much better at Warrior. Looking for my key. Let's do like 17, 18, I don't know, 16, 18. I don't know. Like, I'll just give us a broad range. Pass lead. Real quick. Because I got the Shadowman Burrow that may take us. Just because you're a Demon Hunter and they're going to be like, alright, we're getting a useful class. plus a warrior tag along. So like maybe it'll be okay. Or if I go tank, Chad, did we just go tank? Did we just go tank so we don't have to deal with tanks anymore? Did we just go tank so we don't have to deal with tanks anymore? Because I'm so much better at tanking than prod, man. I'm trying to get better at prod, but I'm so much better at prod than arms. I'm trying to get better at arms, but I'm better at prod because it's kind of difficult to do battle prod. Do we just say F a chat and just do what we do best? I'll try this one maybe. I swear I forgot prod. Chose the tank skills down. Okay. What's a good one? Go prod. I'm so much better at prod than this. Let me just do a key that I'm like kind of sort of comfy with. I just Algoth you can just run in multiple ways, different ways. J Temple, there's no difficult way, court. You can't mess up a court. And I have literally easiest W strat for court, 17 court. Unfortunate, man. Unfortunate. I was really trying, dude, but I feel like something's wrong with my damage. Like, this is my breakdown chat. Thunderous Roar. I don't know if that's normal. Or maybe that's perfectly normal. Maybe I'm supposed to do a lot of damage with my bleed. I have no idea. We got a tank, boys. Swapping over. Hold on a second. Here we go. Give me a sword. Give me a board. What board do no sword I want to use? I don't think I have a good sword, do I? Haste versa. That'll be good enough. Yeah. Alright, we got literally everybody here ready. Tanking is so much easier than arms. I still want to get I want to get better at arms, man. I want to get better at arms. I don't know what it is. It just seems like I have so many friends. They can play arms just fine. And they say it's really, really easy. And when I try to pick up arms, I'm like, I get all tangled up in like my timing. Like when to use Blaze Storm, when to use Warbreaker. It's recommended usually to use Warbreaker kind of whenever. Blaze Storm, it depends how you talent and how you build in the situation. And I've been practicing with it, but I still haven't been able to learn like a good like timing of like when do you Blaze Storm, when do you not Blaze Storm. Because it's also very, very important at the same time to use your rage pretty regularly, and while you're Blaze Storming, you can't spend rage. So it's just something I gotta practice. It's all about like spending enough time with the class until that mindset clicks. Like with Shaman, it's another class that I had a hard time with. It's playing enough with that class until you understand the mindset behind it, and it clicks. And then no matter the situation that you put in, as long as you understand the mindset behind what the class is supposed to be doing, you can adapt to situations much, much easier. So for me, enhancement, it took a bit. At some point it clicked. Demonology clicks, but I'm having to refresh it once in a while. Duster is one of the easy ones, man. Court. Court of Stars. Pretty sure, at least. Look at you summon in a second, my guy. Funky and Watcha are on the way. I usually do Warbreaker, then War, and then to Blaze Storm. Then Mercy's Bone Grinder carries damage on Cleaves and Whirlwind. Oh, okay, so that might be better then. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Every time I do it, it might be my stats, because I know you're supposed to go with a lot of haste, but like, maybe I don't. It just feels like when I look and compare my warrior against other warriors when it comes to like locks and stuff, I feel like my Blaze Storms don't hit nearly as hard as some of these other warriors out there. So I just have no idea. Let's get summoned maybe? Is already inside? Gladiator's Refuge. So we'll get him summoned and we'll get Azot summoned. It's Trident, I think. He's probably in mid-port right now, isn't he? Yeah, I do gotta just play with it some more. Just try it out. Hi from Russia, are you? What's up, Asus? How you doing, man? I'm running double Blaze Storm for Avatar. I'm running, yes, double Blaze Storm and Avatar. But I'm never... I just find it kind of awkward because like during Warbreaker you want to spend as much rage as possible and do as much damage as you can, and it's like recommended. Some guides that I've read, and they're maybe not the most detailed guides, but like Wowhead Guide, right? Wowhead Guide has a section for a single target, but it mostly uses talents for raids, so it doesn't even like mention how to use Blaze Storm in single target, but it mentions Blaze Storm in AoE. So then maybe I gotta check out the Icy Veins guide, because sometimes the info that's omitted in Wowhead Guide, it's omitted because it's not that important. But Icy Veins will consider like all the options, it'll make adjustments, it will go into like some of the details, but it all depends who's writing the guide and how detailed it is written, you know? That's what it really comes down to. Alright, this group, we're just gonna do it W strat. We're gonna walk the entire time. We're going forward, doing damage. If ASUS, if I could get you to imprison the first mob that we come to, like we go up the stairs, the guy comes out. If you can hit that with imprison just so we don't have to deal with that at all, we're just gonna W strat this. I want to learn warrior prod fury, but I don't know how to get attached to. I did a brewmaster paladin. I think it might be one of those things, just trying it out until you find a build that you have fun with, and then like focusing on a build, even if it's an off-meta build, just find a fun version of this class, and then it'll be much easier for you to learn it. And then you can try other builds once you found the build that you like, even if that build means you're losing out. Honestly, like if you find a build that's more comfortable for you and you're losing out on like 3% damage for your overall in a dungeon or raid, if you find a playstyle that's more fun, I feel like it'll make it much easier for you to learn and get into that playstyle, get into that class. Which is what I sometimes do myself, right? I'll just find a build that I personally like, that I get into, and then that'll give me enough time and practice and playing the spec and learning how to play optimally, and then you can adjust the builds afterwards, and then you still have the basis, and you can try all the meta builds a little bit better. Yeah, it might be a little bit easier for you to adopt all of those builds afterwards, after you got into the class in the first place. You know? But who knows? That's the thing, I don't like arms because it's just a full ST or full AoE. That's why I should check out the Icy Veins guide, because I think that one may be a little bit more like in depth in terms of like, it has the check boxes for like which talents you have, and it'll like ask you what talents you're running, and they'll apply that in single target and in AoE, and it'll have like little excerpts at the bottom of like, in dungeons, this is how you use this ability. In raids, this is how you would use that ability or whatever. There is another way of doing it too. You could also go through logs, because there's other warriors out there that I figured it out. But logs are very, very in depth, because you basically got to go into like their rotation, like how they use all those abilities, in which order. And I usually like to go like through either replays and then trying to figure out the timeline, and figuring out through replays and timeline like what they use in which order, because both do capture it. But that's like very, very, it takes a long time. It takes a long time to go through and figure out someone's rotation through that. You know, there is a way of doing it, because somebody must have figured it out by now. You know how to optimally do the most amount of damage in single target while they're playing the Mythic Plus build or whatever. But yeah, it's just one of those things. Alright, great. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good, my guy. Нормально. Wish you good health, a good stream, would love from us. Hey, thanks so much for guys. Спасибо, друг. Надеюсь, нравится стрим и видяшки. Alrighty. Hit this guy with a quick imprison, and we'll get past him. I like me and the Paladin, me and the warrior, by the way, have me and the Paladin have basically the same set. I like this one though, man. That whole like warrior, like rock, icy juggernaut thing. I love the visor look, man. And I think their new tier so it looks even better. Honestly, I like it a lot. Alright, we'll pull these guys. Pull these guys as well. I'm gonna be a little bit rusty when it comes to warrior chat, but I'll try my very, very best, okay? So let's pull this guy as well. What? We'll target the one guy. This next shot back, as long as we can maybe like imprison or kill the guy that's waddling around, I feel like it would be fine mostly. Also, you should do that a lot more. Damage for overall. Let me do this, so you guys see the damage we do. Like, this is so much easier. Virtual protection, man. I don't know what it is. Oh, compared to arms. At least I have a much easier time with it compared to arms. So I get started walking. We're just gonna pull this guy. I kind of want to pull the birds, but I feel like they're gonna be social. Okay, now they're not. Gonna get them all aggroed. Get them stunned up. Stun them all. Pass him. Beautiful. Love this little weave that we did. We're gonna try to see if we can maybe go at the guy who's walking back a little bit. I mean, I kind of want to pull them separately, honestly. I want to stun them and go, right? Ready, 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 ready. Yeah, just kill. Because I want to pull these guys and the dogs inside. I kind of want to pull all of it. There we go. We're going to wall this. Just to make sure we don't have to worry about our health at all. Maybe I stunned one of the dogs on the way. I think I might have. I know they're not dogs. I know they're literally cats, but I call them dog chat. Just please let me live my life how I want to live it. There are dogs in my mind. We did get the other one, right? I think we did. It's all dim over there. So I'll pull these guys. Let's see if I can stun the cat, maybe. Ah, I stunned him a little early. Maybe I can root him. I tried root him. I don't know if that would work. Might not be able to. Do we pull him? Is he aggroed? I can't tell if he's aggroed. I'm gonna guess he's not. We have a Destro. We should go a lot more aggressive then. Did a kick on that one. You guys are gonna have to kick the other one. Gonna place him kind of over here-ish. When he does a charge slam, we can just kind of not deal with it. I can't have a kick for that one. There's a little on Forge. If I can get an execute, I'll be golden. Here we go. Now we can just execute. Yeah, this thing is just so like easy in comparison. I mean, even I'm beating a Destro Warlock at damage. I don't have a thing. I don't know if you guys have anything for the vial. Do we not have anybody who could do the alk? Any alks? Any alk? That's a good question, actually. Both of us asking. Do we just go? Because we'll have this one on. If we could do one of these. I can't really get around him easily, can I? Can I do one of these? Huge. We'll pull him as is, dude. We'll pull him as is. With no alk, it's okay. Also, we got a Holy Priest? Or Disc Priest? Disc Priest. That guy may want to get close enough. I was thinking we're... Okay, we'll need to fail RP then. For one of these. Master Spell, beautiful. I was gonna say, like, is he gonna go for the Dispel or nah? But he's a homie. As long as you're dodging, like, we'll literally be fine. Also, what I like about Warrior, Prot Warrior in particular, like, the amount of, like offensive abilities you could just use. Because you got a lot of things you could just keep doing, just keep slamming damage out. And I'm actually kind of excited about the next tier set. Because that Shockwave apparently is looking really, really solid damage-wise. They haven't released like any sims for it, but they said it's a Giga buff. So hopefully it'll be good. This guy's moving around a lot. Okay, we'll keep him over here. On Tyrannical though, let's take it forever. Just DPSing him, DPSing. Plus we also are gonna have the vial too. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Okay, well hopefully we could just kind of like position him maybe outwards a little bit. Or not. Okay, as long as I don't actually like take too much damage, I can just literally execute the entire time. There we go. We'll just take this guy upstairs. Checking logs, yeah, doing homework. Exactly, it is. It really is. Yeah, that's why I wish there was like an easy way of like, I don't know, like I do hope that whoever people that do guides, they definitely put in a lot of effort, but there are some like very, very specific questions that sometimes I think players have in terms of like, oh, how to use this ability in this situation, because for your guide it says that you would normally wouldn't use Blaze Storm or whatever, and I really wish there was like a little bit more of like a way to break down that logic a little bit better, right? How you would use certain abilities or how you would use certain talents, right? If you take enlist talent in dungeons, but you're doing a boss fight, how would you maximize the value of its damage output in a single target situation? Blaze Storm, perfect example for it. I wish I had a little bit more rage to work with here. There we go, I think I got it. Stun this. So we're gonna have to be a little bit more less careful than last week, but definitely a little bit more careful with these ads. Like that was all me there, damage-wise, with stuns and whatnot. I don't know if we got anything after this. I do have a fear, so I could fear these ads, and I should fear them at some point. I don't know if we really have like cooldowns for the imps. I kind of want to see if I can back away. Do these things separately. I hope we don't pull. Okay, now we can do imps. Apparently I could do the lantern. We got brew available, but no one can do it, I don't think. And I'll pick up the food buff. Oh, I can't do food buff. We'll do imps. We'll do imps. I have everything for them. Want to make sure they're all grouped up. Not all of them got grouped up, but it's okay. Yeah, it was fine. Yeah, we're fine. I guess we'll do this one on the left here. While we have him. Go for Big Reefer. Do I actually care about like a line of sighting this as a tank? Or can I just ignore this in chat? What do you guys think? I'll line of sight. Ignore. Okay, okay. Yeah, I guess I can ignore it next time. Depending where they spawn in, we could always head over to the right-hand side. But hopefully we'll be lucky. We don't have to do that. I wonder if I could just live this. Yeah, you can. Wait, no, she puts a dot on you, didn't she? That's a bit of a bleed. It doesn't do anything. On 18, yeah, I could probably just continue ignoring it. I can heal this. I do like the self-healing of Warrior. It's weird, but it does do quite a bit of self-healing. Like a surprising amount of self-healing. Alright, let's do this one real quickly. What I'll do is I'll group her over here. We can kind of just line of sight, maybe. There we go. So you can kind of line of sight. I'll try to see if I can walk her back a little bit so she can be a little closer. Yeah, this will work out. I should get a spell block. Whoa! Huh? I'm sorry? Oh, she's back. Okay. Oh, okay. What was that? Bro! Dude, she went to 10-1 easy quickly. Dude, dude, she's already in 10-1. She's already going underground, bro. We're about to get... she is already going underground. Oh my god, dude. You know how in 10-1 we're heading underground under Dragon Isles? She's there already, dude. She's already visited the mole people. No way. Yo, someone clip that. No way. That's a first. I've never had a fall through a floor like this. And you know what? I would report this as a bug, but like Cortastars isn't going to be a Mythic Plus key for long. So like, I don't even know if it's really worth it. That is hilarious. Oh my god. So good. God, I love the execute of this class. Alright, let's do this. Didn't know if Honor gonna resend someone. I have no idea, but previously, in previous seasons, Honor never reset. In previous expansions, Honor never reset. So I don't think it will, but I'm kind of going off of like, here's how things used to work. I don't know for certain though. I wish I knew. For certain, I have no clue. Back up, 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 back up. Run, 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 run. Run, no, please. Okay, well, I guess we're doing all of it. I guess we're doing literally all of it. Let's stun it. Do one of these. Okay, no more stuns. No more stuns. Rally cry. Okay, we'll keep over here. No, okay, I don't think that works. It kind of works. Oh god, okay. We'll be fine. I will live. But will you guys live? Execute. Reflect just in case. That guy's gonna get burned up. Yeah, Shield of Vengeance that. That was a little awkward. That was a lot going on. That's why I was running away, but everybody's stuck in those things since they're not going anywhere. But it's just, I saw no force of walking in with those imps walking in. We dealt with it pretty well. Like, at the end of it, we did it pretty well there. Try you're flying to, my guy. Always get around them, man. Get behind them. Gonna walk him out here. Just so he's facing the wall and nothing else. Which way are we going, my guy? Which way are we flying? Just be extra careful, boys. Don't get slammed. I'm gonna keep putting him next to a wall, though. Get a couple of executes in. Nice. And we are good to go. But we are gonna need percent, so let's just do the boss, and we'll pick up percent afterwards. Yeah, we have lust, so like we might as well lust if we have it. I don't know if anybody has drums. Hey, we haven't had lust at all, have we? Just be sure to stand on me or two. And I'll get the imps. Don't have an answer for that one. That's unfortunate. We do have a massive spell, so at least there's that. Oh, we need somebody to like kick with me. I'll get this next one. Afterwards, I need somebody to kick for me. Got this one. Yeah, they're all dead. These things just melt. So I need somebody else to kick this next one. Can't you actually just solo kick it as a warrior if I take this certain talent? Or am I wrong on that? Or did I imagine that? Or maybe it's down to like how her, what is it, how she uses her cast sequence abilities. Big AoE. Wait, I don't think I have a stun version of AoE, do I? I don't think I do. No, I should have the stun version. It should stun. We're baseline, I think. Okay, percent. I mean, I guess we'll do these guys, yeah? Just since they're here anyway. I really should pull more. I almost want to pull that guy down below. Let's have some fun with it. Ice Storm, stun him. I'll try to see if I can stay on this guy as best as I can. Have the stun for this one. Apparently not. I guess they're fully DR'd. Do you think Demon Hunter Tech will do in 10-1? I'm hoping it'll be good. I never really got to try him out over on the PTR, to be honest. I wanted to. Give him a proper go. Let me give everybody a rallying cry a little bit here. We are going to have things kind of getting a little bit more health here in a bit. Good stun. This should be better, because their tier set seems pretty interesting in terms of like survivability while doing fire damage and all that. We still need like 3%. 2%. We just need just a littlest bit of percent. 2? Oh yeah. You sure? What are these guys? How did that sound? This is like the smallest bit of percent. I'm just trying to see if I can walk him out here if I can. Bewitch, and then just keep walking just because I don't want to pull the goddamn bridge. Or I guess we'll just... That'll work. Alright, good and perfect. As perfect as it can be. Yeah, I did end up doing this a little bit of weird route though. Although I feel like if we were to lust it, we had a lust for the first boss. I imagine lust for second. Maybe lust for third. Okay. I imagine Demon Hunter should be pretty good though, because I did have Demon Hunter tanks in my group, and they seem to do okay on PTR. Like, killing them wasn't all that difficult. But I do wonder, like, I think it'll depend on how well can they utilize the new tier set with some of the fiery playstyles, right? Because the current tier set was pretty good, and it could always default to that without changing much. And the current tier set does pretty well as well. Trust sleeves, mail, no gloves. Mail, no gloves. This guy? Maybe? Don't say anything? Book? Do we not grab all the clues? Book. Okay, it's this guy. Is this guy for sure. Somebody's gonna have to fail RP, I think. Got him. I think we didn't fail RP though, so we might be in a little bit of a... Yeah, long RP. That's okay. We have plenty of time. We actually have had a really good time in this dungeon. Not bad at all. Stack so I can do second CC birds. I'm calling the birds, whether they like it or not. But yeah, as for like honor, they haven't said anything about honor resetting themselves, honestly. So we don't really know. So we gotta stun this one. Why is it not stun these things? I swear this used to stun things. There's some primary target. Oh, that's why. Okay, stuns primary target. That would explain it. Nice. I'll get the next one. I promise. I didn't realize it stuns primary target. Let's feel that. Let's have a bit of a shielding. But I try to kick him on that one. Just try to kick that guy. Okay, I got the thing. You got the moves. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, we'll see how the repeat goes. It's probably going to be the longer one, isn't it? Or... maybe? Hold on. No, apparently we... I guess we did fail RP. Somebody got us covered. Cool. Because I don't think we had... I failed it. Okay, I had no idea. I didn't see. So as long as one of you guys can kind of bait it, we'll be chilling. Mostly. Just gotta hit him with a big old guzzle. See if we can get any guzzle value. Try to see if I can walk him back every single time. I'll try to have him reset as close to the center as I can. A lot of the tanks I feel like prematurely move this guy back to where he was. Alright. That was weird. It still is a line. So we're still baiting properly. I'm okay with this. I'm actually kind of okay with this in a weird way. Let's see if I can walk him. Nice. So at least he's like away from all these left and right side. Which should mostly be fine. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. I like it. Lines are gonna be shifting a little bit. We got more of an X marks the spot kind of look about us. I could rallying cry this. Just to make sure we're all covered. But we kind of overlapped that, didn't we? It's okay. Being extra safe, nothing wrong about that. Let's see if I can walk him out of there. A bit of like a weird effed up look at the X marks the spot, but it still will work. Still functionally the same. Can I spell reflect these? I can't. I thought that I could. I thought that I could for some reason. Oh my god. I swear I thought I could that. Should I get him to waddle out? Come here, buddy. Alright, this is lame. At least he's an execute range. Just gonna span every global into execute in this man's. Please come here. Please come here. Oh, you're so lame. Another guzzle. Apparently I cancelled my guzzle. I guess I reflected something maybe? Nice. Well done. What do we got? Oh, okay. Anybody need? I'm willing to give it away. Does anybody out here actually need themselves a last chance at a Signet of Melandris? Otherwise I hold it. And maybe I just pump it up with my Valor? I mean, that's probably not that bad of a ring chat, is it? Is it? Because you do auto attack quite a bit as a warrior. Now, it probably is better than Crystallized Droplet. Hold on a second. Because you do melee. And we Devastator rather, more than melee. Actually spilled my coffee on my shirt. I'm a pig. Do we take it? So run out and have 20 cord shrug? Make it a 20? You want to run it back? How? We could probably easily do it. TY. Boys. Yeah, not this guy. I mean, I probably could do a 20. I just don't want to do another 20. Doing it again. Very good for warrior. Yeah, okay, I'll keep it. Another 20 cord? Nah. Nah. I'm sure this guy is like, he's down to run with the same group. We probably could do it pretty easily. We have plenty of time. It's only 2 levels higher. We're just gonna tell him, nah. TY, everyone. Fantastic group. Okay, how much could I pump it up by? If I had a little bit more score, I'd be able to get it a little bit better, but let's see what the max that I can reach right now. What's the max can we get it to? 408, I don't really know if that's going to be better than a 415. I think I'll do it. But unless I like do some crazy grinding this week, I will not really be able to get it to a proper 415 or anything like that. So I'm just going to keep it in my bags. Never really know. Maybe the auto attacky buff will be like huge. Even if it's a lower item level, that just auto attack raw increase might be worth it. Or like Fury or something. I'll keep it. I think secondary stats are probably going to be a little bit better. Or like just, yeah, secondary stats are probably a lot more valuable. A lot more lucrative. I gotta get more rings, man. Like these Ascara ones. If I can get those, I'll be happy. Alrighty, boys. Do we have anything in the PTR? We do have a blue post for the update system. New upgrade currencies. What do you guys think about the, chat? What do you guys think about the new upgrade system that's coming out in 10.1? Or are you confused by the upgrade system in 10.1? Because I could go over it very, very quickly in terms of like how it works, how it's changing. I have a video on like how the gearing system and the upgrade system is going to work in 10.1. But I can do a quick rundown here. What are you guys' thoughts on the upgrade system? Like replacing Valor, making it usable for dungeons, but also raid gear and gear out in the open world. From like world quests, certain world quests, and certain open world activities. Literally the best. Yo, ASUS, yo, my man, thank you so much, my guy. So this is the best. Can we get ask like ASUS, my man? Thank you so much, my guy. Appreciate ya. Большое спасибо, друг. Upgrade system is dope. I'm not excited for Demon Hierarchy, and I'm not excited for Demon Hierarchy. It's gonna be more single target, but better for raids. Demon Hunters? Yeah, hopefully like they'll figure it out. Something with Demon Hunters. Hopefully somebody will figure out a good build for them, Gundy. Yeah, because I'm seriously, man. I tried it. It's interesting. Is the best way to put it. Thank you so much, Asus. Appreciate you, my man. There it is, my guy. Luce literally says the best in both languages. Boring. I tried going into like a heavy I-beam playstyle, right? IBM, no, I will tell you right now, the IBM playstyle on Shadowlands seemed more fun than this. Because there, you use IBM to keep prolonging this dot that just did giga damage before you did the double Lego and the tier where you could just go like the whole double IBM and maintain it forever. But like, we could prolong it to be longer, but not perma. Or it could be perma with the right Lego. When you got the double IBM Lego over and over, that was kind of simple. Yeah, it got stale after a while, but it was fun at first. This one, I love that spell. It was a good spell, but like there at least it was an interaction between two abilities and a legendary and how that functioned and all that stuff. It was kind of interesting and unique. But this one with the IBM one, so what we did is we tried dungeon, freehold, right? Fantastic dungeon, great for AoE. And I tried taking every talent to above the damage of IBM, every passive to above the damage of IBM, and play around my IBM heavily to try to see if I can min-max its stacks. And it's 75% damage increased IBM, 20% damage from solo IBM, 20% damage from throwing a glaive IBM, 20% damage and longer duration from the one talent with Blind Fury, and then 100% crit chance, and it still felt weak. Where I'm blasting things with all these modifiers, all these stacking effects, and it just does nothing at the end of the run. I try to commit everything to maximizing that ability specifically. It still wasn't enough. You know, I have no idea what they're trying to do with it. I think it's probably because the whole IBM, like, it has a drop-off damage. Like, it'll hit your primary target for the most, and it just drops off hard for every other enemy it hits. I think with it, it's like 71k, which is do 15k in raids. Yeah, it's just like, it's like you have 20 plus modifier there, 20 plus modifier there, tears up for 75%, 20 plus here as well, and then you're building it up, and it just like feels weak. Like, what is the scaling? What is the math behind this ability? It seems like all these 20% modifiers do nothing, or they do a little bit, but like I don't know. It just felt weird because it's like, imagine trying to take every talent that buffs Chaos Bolt, and it hits about the same as like an unbuffed Chaos Bolt. How unsatisfying would that be? It's a quick noodle. I really do think they should have let us like test out the upgrade system a little bit more somehow. But I guess internally for them it probably works. They tested out the currencies and how that applies and whatnot. But yeah, one of the best parts of this upgrade system, by the way, boys, is it has alt friendliness included. Okay. As an additional bonus, this is a pretty big one, man. This is a pretty big one, actually. Hold on, I want to see if I can snip it, maybe? Maybe I can snip it real quick. Because that part is very, very important. I feel like a lot of people miss that. One of the best parts of this gear system is you do world content, you do dungeons, you do raids, anything PvE and open world, you get flight stones. Doing certain activities that are more difficult, like certain difficult open world activities or difficult dungeons and raids, gives you different Shadow Flame sigils, Shadow Flame cores, Shadow Flame crests. Either parts that can combine into a crest or an entire crest. So like, even if let's say you just do like open world activities and you can get like say like Weapon Crest, which is like LFR quality gear or LFR upgrade maximum, you will be able to get Shadow Flame Weapon Crest, but also you'll be able to get Drake Crest fragments and eventually be able to build up for a better item, or even Worms fragments, which are basically heroic. There's basically like mythic quality gear, heroic quality gear, normal quality gear, and like Great Finder and lower end mythic plus gear. But you'll basically be able to like either build up for earn crests or fragments that eventually build up for a crest. So it's like a way for everybody to like constantly generate upgrades for their character and for their gear. There's a cap to them though, how many you can earn a week, I believe. Flame chest, Shadow Flame fragments, just once a week. Bountiful chest. You'll be able to get them from Loam. Public events are like caverns of 6 different chests you can sell with personal once a week. Yeah, so you'll be able to purchase like a good amount of them. So you can be able to get at least up to Drakes. Weapling and Drakes from like open world activities, which can let you get into like some of the higher end difficulty content. But anyway, so with this whole system, one of the best parts is the alt catch-up benefits. As an additional bonus, once you have a piece of gear, And one of the ways you can like catch up, let's say like your main has gotten like a fantastic weapon, right? But it's like your worst secondary stats. But it's like a 450 item level upgrade. That's huge. But it's your worst secondary stats, so you'll probably eventually replace it. And then you got another weapon from like another boss that's not nearly the same item level, but pretty close. It's pretty close within the same range, and you could upgrade it. Because you've already had a good weapon, you'll be able to use only flight stones to upgrade your gear. So you won't have to use the crests, which are more harder to get. You'll be able to use flight stones, which are plentiful. So you can catch up items to your best. And this applies not only for your main, but also your alts. So if you have a geared main with endgame gear, you're not gonna have to. Looks like you still need to collect it because for the character upgrade if it's high enough level, but it'll match cheaper with good gear. Yeah, so like you'll be able to spend less resources if you have a character on your main. Every character on that account also gets 50% flight stone discount when upgrading to the highest level. So there is gonna be like you'll still need to do some of the content to get the crests, but the flight stones like it's gonna be faster to catch up. I guess is what they're trying to do. You have a nice 2-handed weapon, your highest plus that discount threshold for both hands, no matter what style you use. So like a class with like Fury Warrior, if you get a 2-hander, like they'll be able to upgrade all of their gear for all specs. And as a Death Knight, that means you'll want to go for a 2-hander as soon as possible because you have a weapon that fits in both hands. So monks, I guess, are gonna want to get a good staff so they can upgrade 1-handers. I guess actually gonna use the staff from raid, aren't they? But yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be good. I think at the end of the day, this system seems like a good upgrade going forth. Alright, boys, let's get another one done. What other character do we do, man? Should we just do like a healer? Should we get a healer out of the way, chat? I'm feeling like maybe doing a priest. That or maybe Evoker? Feels like I haven't played Evoker in a good while. What do you guys think? Priest or Evoker? I have 2 characters that I could play. Or I should do a Q in the Paladin too. The highest I get is okay. Yeah. What do you guys think? Priest or Evoker? This has been a good bit since I played either one. Here we go. Priest. Yo, I do want to play Priest. I want to play that holy build though. I want to play that holy build. Pally. Oh, I do like Pally, Tony. But I'm so much more excited for the new Paladin 10.1. It's going to be so much better than the current Paladin. The current Paladin is fine, but that healing is going to be so much. Tony, you have no idea how much I'm going to play holy once 10.1 comes out, my guy. You have no idea. I am so excited for it. Okay. So if we want to play this new Holy-ish disc, I definitely want to do a dungeon where there's a lot of mobs that I can hit, since I could probably do quite a bit of damage overall. I want to make sure I'm running the best holy-focused, damage-focused disc priest. So over here on the left-hand side, apparently people are dipping out of this because you don't really need it. But instead they're picking a power word shield that grants damage or holding over smite. Oh, this is so good. I never noticed it. People apparently dropping 1 Throats of Pain. Lose 2% dam, but they're picking up more Holy Nova. Really? Hold on a second. What else gonna drop? They're still going Shadow. That's still there. 2 here, 2 here, 1 off of here. And what else are they dropping to pick up this right here? Because they're dropping something to pick up Angelic Bulwark. 1 point here. That's fine. Where are they finding an extra talent point for this one? What talent do I have that they don't? I'm so confused, Chad. I'm so confused. What do they got that I don't? Oh, they don't have Dispel. Don't you want Dispel? I guess it depends on the dungeon, right? Okay, we'll keep that. That's weird that it's flexible, but I guess it makes sense. Okay, so instead of going this whole Mindbender build, they're going for that big Penance build. Penance, where Bolts of Penance smites also do more damage. Your Penance increases the damage of your next smite or power word Solace by 12%. The absorb of your next power word shield by 5 seconds 7 times. Damage of smite, power word, shield, Solace, and Penance increase. Penance increases, decreases your target's movement speed. So basically you're going for Holy Shadow. Holy Shadow. So they also are picking up this one. So what are they grabbing instead of this then? They grab this, none of this, none of this. They pick it up. Power word lasts a little longer. Okay, this is interesting. Okay. Can I call it something else? Holy Disc. Yeah, we'll call it Holy Disc. Just to make sure we don't destroy that other build that we have. This could be interesting. Alright, I'm ready. I think at least I'm hoping I'm ready. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Hey Zot, you wanna do another queue together? I do want to do one that has a lot of mobs. So we're looking at No-Cud, we're looking at Algathar. We haven't been able to do proper Algathar, have we? Did we do an Algathar, chat? Do you think we do an Algathar? Maybe No-Cud? What's that other dungeon where there's a lot of mobs? I'm down? Okay. How do I whisper ya? Could you whisper Dal no life on Illidan? Dal no. Actually, I'm alliance to your horde, huh? I don't have you on Real ID? I feel like I should have had you added on Real ID already, right? I might not. What the hell? Okay. What key do I have? If I join Nikki, I'm sure you'll be able to join with me, right? SP? You want to do a No-Cud 20? Okay, I don't know if I can heal a No-Cud 20. A tyrannical No-Cud scares the hell out of me. I don't know about that. Something more my speed, like an 18 No-Cud, I can maybe do. I just want to do a dungeon where there's a lot of mobs. A lot of mobs. Just a big AoE fiesta, and No-Cud seems like it's a good one. What level then? Probably 18. 18 is fine. But yeah, we can maybe get SP, get Azon in here, grab a couple more bodies, and we'll be good to go. Oh my god, I'm actually excited because they even have the good rink for it too and everything. Yo, what's up? Huge. Are you Alliance? Yeah, it's not gonna let me invite you, is it? Okay, well, at least I have you. At least I have you. Okay, I guess we'll grab SP. And we'll grab Azal. Can I just invite? As is. Is it not letting me invite you? Okay, I'll list it like this. Azal, join up. I'll do No-Cud plus 18. Plus 18 No-Cud. We'll get a couple bodies in here. We'll get Azal. I guess we'll get like what else do we need? We got a Paladin, so we technically have a B-Res, but I wouldn't want to make SP B-Res anything. I wouldn't want him to actually like B-Res anything. If I can help it. I'd rather get like a proper Death Knight or maybe like a Warlock. Like a Warlock would be fantastic. A Warlock together with the Azal would be a nice combo. Because he does a bunch of magic damage, but also debuffs enemies to take more magic damage. And then Warlock could just absolutely just flame everything with rains of fire like this man's doing. Carpe diem. We could pick up Zero Chance. That would be a B-Res right then there, but then we need a Lust. So we'll think about it for a second. We could pick up a Hunter, so that would be a Lust. So we pick up a Hunter, pick up a DK. Would that do it? I guess it would do it, right? Yeah, I guess it will do it. F it, we'll do that. Hopefully it's a hunter. He'll at least be able to, Hunter didn't... Okay, Hunter did take the invite. We have a Red Pally too. So it'll also be another B-Res we could take. Like, either of these guys will be fine, honestly. Okay, well this is going to be interesting. I am not sure how I'm going to end up playing this. But I do have a playstyle where I will want to use shadow abilities and holy abilities to rotate in with Twilight Equilibrium. So with this one, your damage spells, shadow spells, increase the damage of the next holy spell cast within 6 seconds by 50%. Holy spells increase the shadow spells by 50%. So with the talents like Expiation, I can basically put up a Shadow Word Death on the primary target. And then I can hit it, I guess I'll start off with a, what, Radiance, that'll be like a holy spell. And then I could go Mind Blast into a Holy Nova, which allows the Mind Blast to be buffed up, then Holy Nova is buffed up, and then Holy Nova can go into Shadow Word Death, which is buffed up with Expiation and the Twilight Equilibrium, and then I can go Holy Nova, and I basically just like putting it down on one guy, and then kind of just switching back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Is this Survival Hunter? No way, dude. Oh, let's go. Dude, I should troll this guy. I should just be like, wait, Survival Hunter, kick W, bad spec, and then kick him and then re-invite him back. Be like, I'm just kidding. Joe, how you doing, my guy? 20 Riot? Okay, SP had a 20, and I had SP mangle a 20 for me. I did heal a 20 the other day, though. I did heal a 20. I do hope you guys are proud of me for that one. I did heal a 20. It was a 20 Algathar. A 20 Algathar. I have never healed a 20 prior to that. Never healed a 20. And I was just running on my shaman during Explosive Week with bursting. We did have a Shadow Priest in our group, but still, it is a lot of stress. Explosives, bursting, and I'm playing Rest of Shammy. Like... it is a time, let me tell you. It is a time. Oh my god. Alright, it was as good as it can be, SP. Countdown 10 as soon as you're ready. Frostshock OP. Dude, Frostshock is OP. Frostshock is really, really good. Very, 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 very good. Happens to me often. What's up, silly? I do my guy. What I was gonna do to that guy? I play survival if it didn't suck with it. I spent time with them, but I like survival more. Survival, hold on. Survival looks good in 10-1. Honestly, one of the most fun playstyles. Goated. Raid check. Well, we have the Tempest. Let's first pull so we have it for Tempest. Okay, cool. That'll be good. It's your key, SP, so I'll do a countdown like 10. And we'll get you going. Yeah, Frostshock is pretty OP though. But I did feel like I was falling behind because I'm like, I have to heal my friends. I want to do some damage. But then I read I looked up at a guide on like Wowhead. They were like, basically, they were recommended to just keep healing rain with acid rain on cooldown. In dungeons or on raids, just like keep it on even on one target. Just keep it at all times so then you can just keep healing the entire time. So you're constantly healing, but also doing damage constantly too. So you don't have to feel like you're falling behind. So I started doing that and I felt miles better. Miles better. I just PR'd myself and I didn't split it with anybody. I am terrible. I'm a terrible priest. Do I fear for any of these? Okay, well I do now. Shall I see if I can Nova? Oh my god, you gotta die. You need a bit of a heal. Also, I need to be penancing a lot more. Oh yeah, penance, I can have a shadow penance now. That's cool, actually. I didn't think about it. Also, I need to be penancing cooldown, basically. Does a bit. Bird. Pesky birds. Help us get rid of them. Oh, ow, ow. I forgot that this gets turned. I forgot this gets turned. Oh my god. Wait, whenever I use my, what is it called? The shockwave? Oh, no. Oh, shadow thing. My shadow covenant. My ability is transform into, like, holy spells. I forgot about that. Oh, this is so much more of a complicated playstyle, by the way, that I didn't realize. It's actually kind of fun, though. Oh my god, this actually is cool. I like this playstyle. What's weird, there's a lot more depth going on, like shadow weaving and like holy weaving. A lot more going on than like meets the eye. A lot more. Okay, DK, I'm gonna give you. I should be good into Hunter, honestly, or ASOL. I should be good in PI. Okay, let's do one of these. Do one of these. Ow. Nice. One of these. Here we go. I should be doing these as well. Shadow. I'll do one of these. This penance is a shadow spell. I can kind of heal everybody a little bit better. But this is so cool. There's a lot going on. I definitely got an AoE a lot more though. Definitely got an AoE a lot more. Okay. Let's do one of these. Penance. AoE. 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 I definitely want to give you all a heal while I'm at it. It's a lot more interesting. There's a lot more going on. Hear that real quick? One of these. Oh god. Do one of these. Big heal. Huge. This is interesting, man. Look at that Holy Nova damage. It's actually not that bad. I feel like I'm doing quite a bit of damage, and I feel like I can top everybody up quite well. Let's do one of these. One of these. Penance. I'll hold on to that for now. And make sure everybody gets their AoE. You need a bit of a heal. I need a bit of a heal. We all need a bit of a heal. Oh no. Hazel. You're fine, right? You're chilling. Dude, mana-wise it's not that bad either. I feel pretty good. Sorry, what is this music? You don't like it? Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I guess Survival Hunter buff. Let's see how that goes. Let's see to keep on buffing myself at all times. Let me do one of these. I can just heal everybody. We're setting this way, I think, yeah. Let me see if I can give you all of you a heal real quick. Hit him with one of these. Hit everybody with a heal. This is gonna be one of these. Top everybody off. See if I can walk by here real quick, please. Cool. Do one of these. You guys will be fine, right? You guys are gonna be okay. SB actually got you covered while I'm having to do mechanics. Okay. This time I don't even have to skip a beat. Do one of these. Charge of stone. It's gonna hurt a little bit, but it'll mostly be fine. Look at that. Oh my god, look at this. Oh, it's so good. Oh, this weaving, man, this weaving playstyle is actually so good. This thing is goated. This thing is awesome. I like it a lot. Oh, it's so good. The Mind Blast, Reprimand, Fellow Meteors, like single target, it's not amazing, but in AoE it does definitely feel very impactful. Do you do any battlegrounds? In my free time or on stream? I haven't done one on stream in a good bit. I think we'll be definitely doing a lot more of a PvP grind once 10.1 is finally here. Especially when it comes to like the new class changes. I think that'll be worth it. But normally I do BGs like in my free time. It's definitely worth getting grounded out right now for the honor points. Just to make sure you have a full set of honor already. We get all these guys dotted up. We're gonna do one of these. Just to make sure we're all good. Make sure we go into one of these. Making sure everybody's alive. You guys are plenty healthy. You guys are A-okay. Look at you. Look at all of you. You guys are all alive. All alive to tell about it. This is the coolest build of Paladin, of Priest I've ever played, I think. We're gonna drop a defensive here. Heal him real quickly. Everybody's shield here. We're gonna need it. Oh god, friend. You're dying. Hit him with one of these. Get him dotted. Execute, perfect. We're chilling. Remove all that. This feels great. This is so much more active. Get them all dotted up. We'll go for full damage. I'll maintain a dot on myself the best I can. Try to maintain everybody as best as I can. I shouldn't be hitting the Primalist Arc Blade, should I? Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't be hitting the Primalist Arc Blade. Should be hitting literally anything else. The Primalist doesn't really do anything. Like, these guys are a lot scarier. So good. We got one more, I think, yeah? On a mass, and then we also should do the guys on the outskirts. Yeah. Don't pull these other guys too. Wanna pull extra? We can do extra, right? We do extra. Okay, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Just gotta do some damage. Just gotta do some damage. Trying to do as much damage as I can here to keep you guys alive. Oh, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're okay, okay? Yeah, you're fine. You did cheat death there. That was maybe a lot for me to pull on you, to pull for you. I am also gonna need mana right now. How's the stream been? Woke up? What's up, Jake? How you doing, my guy? Dude, I've been enjoying this Displace, like this holy Shadow Weaver build. It is so good. I've been loving it so far, man. It's been a ton of fun. I'm like doing as much damage as I can while also healing my allies. It's so good. Penancing, mind blasting, just weaving back in and out of like my shadow spells and holy spells together. It is so good. It's been very interesting. It's been an experience, it's for sure. It is a little bit heavy on mana though at times. So I'm definitely gonna need some in here. Mana-wise. Do I have mana? I do. Yeah. At least I can start drinking, sipping. You guys give me like 60%, I'm good to go. That's all I need. You don't need to keep it with a lot of mana. Actually, the less mana give me the better, basically. He waited the whole way. So we are gonna have to do something where we gotta wait, and we're gonna basically have to save a little bit of... What is it? Mana. A little bit of... Not mana. Let me see if I can grab as many of these things as I can. You guys are gonna have to be very, very careful with the your dots that you're taking. What am I trying to say? You guys are definitely gonna have to stack up together whenever he's doing the big wind, the big hurricane. It should be pretty easy to heal, I imagine. Or easier than I'm expected to be. Lost it? Okay, that works out. Yeah, that less helped. Oh, that was easy. That was easy. Oh god, why did we take so much damage there? So like I think we had a orb hit the boss, right? You don't have to heal me like that much, but I appreciate it. Trying to get as many of these bosses as I can. Survivor Hunter just going in. Dispel it. Huge. Let's see if I can run by and grab as many of these as I can. Yoink. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. You guys are gonna take a bit of damage, but as long as you kind of sort of near each other, I'll be able to keep you topped off. The boss is gonna be doing this thing in a bit here. Stay in the center as best you can. I'll try to keep it all alive. I should be able to keep everybody alive here. As long as I can get a heal in between. Perfect. Oh yeah, everybody's stable. Oh, this is so good. I like this build a lot. This is so good, boys. Oh my god. As long as everybody can survive the big AoE, we're chilling. We're hard chilling. We're hard chilling. I should be picking these up a lot more often though. That's for certain. You may need some help. He's dead. This is such a good build. Oh my god. Taking this one, but I absolutely hate healing. Oh, I feel you, man. I feel you. It's either you like it or hate it. It's either it's your favorite activity or not favorite at all. This build in particular, though, I am loving it, man. I'm doing 30k DPS in this one. I'm healing my heart out, dude, at 60k. Atonement healing, radiance, everything. Oh, this is gonna be so good with the next tier set. I am very, very excited for this spec. I am very excited. Alright, we're gonna be able to pull a lot here. And I should be able to go for a lot of AoE as well. Hopefully. Let's get all these things dotted. Oh, we got the birds too. Okay, this is gonna be hectic. I'm telling you right now. Yeah. Told you it's gonna be hectic. Bruh. It's all good, my guy. It's all good. It'll be fine. I am doing 30% less damage right now, but I don't think my atonement actually reflects it. At least I don't think it does. Trying to see if I can stay on top of these as best as I can. Yeah, that was fine. That was nice. Yeah, we did pretty good. That's like the combo I think you want to fight, honestly. let's see. I want to do one of these. One of these is fine. Oh, I'm gonna take some aggro, apparently. Or not. Apparently I'm not. I'm gonna see if I can do as much AoE as I can. Kind of out of my shadow spells for a bit. Because I'm trying to weave them in. Oh yeah, that's really good. 94? Something like that, yeah. I think so. Sounds about right. So this dude's got Whisper's icon weapon. The other put grip towards Broodkeeper braces, top walking caches actually hurt to look at. What'd you pay off over a Blizz dude to get all that? Come on, man. Oh, these caches. There's some poor sap out there that's been grinding for these caches for like ever, man. You know it. You know there's a guy out there who's like been just trying to get one decent item. One decent item. One good item out of the cache, and you've been taking all of them. If he knew that it's been you, if you were the culprit behind all this, how upset do you think that would make him? The one guy that's like been trying to grind out these caches the entire time, and just have not been lucky whatsoever. I feel bad, man. God, the shadow weaving is weird because I'm having to like train my brain like, okay, damage ability or shadow ability, holy ability, damage ability, holy ability. So it's a bit all over the place, but it's actually kind of fun. I definitely want to try to see if I can keep a shield on myself at all times, just because then smites do more damage. I do wonder what my overall is going to be. I am glad I have this trinket though, Ice Kobold. That is so good. Let me do one of these. Ow. Ouchies. We're gonna take a lot of damage here unless I do something. Ow. Heals a lot though. Trying to keep everybody here alive as best I can. I can only interrupt these guys. Nice. Okay, that worked out. That was a little hectic for a second. The first half is what mage has got 6 offhands. Okay, that would do it. He had lucky on one ult, but like everything else, nah. Unluck. Cursed. Let's say B though. It's usually either like your main that's lucky and your ults are unlucky, or the other way around. Okay, I'm low on mana by the way. I like no mana at all. Wish I had an interrupt in this thing. For some reason I went to interrupt. Like almost instinctively. I really do like this like offensive shadow weaving build. One thing I think it's really good in is Atonement playstyle, like using Atonement to top allies up. I'm not ever having to like heal anybody at all. I'm never having to focus on actually like healing anybody. Just focus on like just doing damage, and that's really it. Quite a lot of mobs you're pulling, but I think it's okay. For the most part, maybe. Except the one chanting dead. Try to maintain all of it as best I can. Okay, I'm kind of low on mana, by the way. So that's a bit of a problem. Kind of low on mana right now. Maybe top you off, Frank. That's about all I can do for you. Yeah, mana is definitely something to be concerned about with this build, because you actually can run out of mana, which isn't common, but definitely can become a problem. At least I think on bosses I don't really need mana, do I? Because I'm mostly just using mana to do damage, but I'm like more directly dealing damage by also healing everybody with damage. Also, you're healing yourself quite a bit too, and I guess the group a little bit. But you're a lot more self-sufficient compared to like what I'm used to when it comes to playing with a Prot Warrior, Prot Pally, Prot Warrior. Ow. Yeah, I'll definitely need to make sure that everybody's alive here. This is gonna hurt a little. Hopefully you guys have an answer for this. Yeah, perfect. I can get you top here in a bit, Frank. Okay. To maintain you guys a little bit better. As long as I keep a shield on myself, we'll mostly be fine too. Okay, another one of these. Give it to myself. Get some shadow spells for us to work with. Oh, that guy got hit. That's not ideal. We are trying to res him if we can. Give you a res, give you a heal. I really should use shields on you boys. I'll just shield everybody here. All dotted. Which way we go in? This way? Alright, cool. Gotta keep myself a shield. Let's go for the shadow weaving a little more. Shadow weaving. Some more shadow weaving. Definitely gonna have to get everybody topped off here. Oh, that's not great. Yeah, I kind of wish I had the new tier set right now. The new Shadow Priest tier, or Discus tier set. Because I feel like it would synergize in this playstyle so much better. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, my health. We're mostly okay. Hold on, we're mostly fine. We're mostly fine. We're not completely fine, but we're mostly fine. Trust, trust, trust. I can keep us alive. I'm doing the very best that I can keep us alive, boys. Trust. Oh god, you're gonna die. One of these. Here we go. Yeah. Hold on, one more. Took a bit. Alright, hold on. Let me get our combat, get you boys up. Alright. Well, I mean, I guess the damage is not that bad. We did have some deaths, but man. Was it deaths because of the people bled out, or was it just like people getting hit by mechanics? Gale Arrow, I probably could have done. Lucy got hit by Gale Arrow twice there in a row. Gale Arrow within 3 seconds of each other. Aftershock. Okay, so maybe him, I could have saved him. There's definitely something I could have done. Definitely something I could have done there. But the other guy with the Earth, there's just, I'm not gonna try to beat myself up over that one. You sure the build looks awesome? Yeah, for sure. There's a lot going on, but like after playing, I feel like I'm not someone who heals a lot, especially in the high-end dungeons. But after healing a plus 20, what is it? It was Ruby Life Pulls, I think. I want to say Ruby Life Pulls as a Ellie Shaman, but I don't remember off the top of my head. Oh god, I almost hit one guy. It was a Ruby, I'm pretty sure it was a Ruby Life Pulse. After healing that place, I felt like my brain was gonna overload during the dungeon. The entire time of that dungeon, I felt like my brain was like about to overload. Because there's a lot going on. I have to deal with the explosives, I have to deal with the mechanics, which I'm usually not like super used to doing from a healer perspective, if that makes any sense. Right? So there's a lot going on, and it definitely felt like I was just losing my mind there for a good bit. But after healing that, I felt like, okay, well now that I can like do manage all these things all at once, all these building mechanics at once, I feel like I could probably heal pretty much better. I've gotten a lot better at healing after doing that. Just there was just so much stress all at once. I'm like, okay, I'm either going to break through it or I'm going to get better and figure out how to manage it. And that's basically what you have to do with this playstyle right here, is you imagine stressors. You imagine all these different mechanics all at once. But I'll show you. I'll show what the build is. I'm not even sure 100% if I'm playing it correctly either, so that'll be something to remember. Oh my god, okay. Well, there's that. Hold on, I could top him. You don't need to worry about him. I got him. I got PI saved and everything. Plenty of mana to work with too, by the way. We're chilling. Okay, so hopefully we'll have the ads and everything figured out here pretty easily. We'll give everybody shields. 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 Good grips. Fantastic grips. Oh god. Okay, well, maybe we can still make it work. We'll probably still make it work, right? This is actually going to be easier because I can just... Oh god, the damage you take though instantly is just huge. That is a lot of damage you take in the opener though. I should still be able to stabilize us. As long as I remember to move, then I think we'll be mostly fine. Yeah, we can do this. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Okay, so he's executable now. He's a .exe. This boss is a .exe. So it's gonna be much easier to maintain. Like everybody being alive. Much easier. Except I hate all this movement. Oh, I hate it. Oh god. Oh, I'm afraid. Oh, please. I'm afraid. We did it! Okay, so this is the build. It drops the Mindbender playstyle completely. Instead, it's a Shadow Weaver build. You're weaving shadows and holy abilities together with Twilight Equilibrium. You're leveraging the newly buffed Holy Nova in order to do big AoE damage. You also pick up Words of Pious to buff the damage of your holy abilities like Holy Nova and Smite for single target. And you can maybe pick up like Angelic Bulwark over Dispel Magic if you don't want it, but that's more or less what the build is in class tree. You're still Holy Priest, right? You're healing, but you will utilize Vampiric Embrace because quite a lot of damage is still shadow damage. So you're weaving in with this talent, shadow damage, holy damage. So abilities like, I think Purge the Wicked is Radiant, so it means it's holy and fire, so it should count as holy, I feel like. At least I think it does, but definitely Shadow and abilities, you'll weave in like Mind Blast into Penance or Shadow Word Death into a Radiance or something, right? So you're weaving them in between, and you could even weave in Holy Nova. And this way, in dungeons against trash and bosses, I'm mostly focusing on doing damage to heal allies. So Atonement, I'm leveraging Atonement a lot more than like having to actually shield people and heal them with flash heal and whatnot, right? So I'm leveraging more into that heaviness of the damage aspect to heal rather than actually like having to heal anybody. So this one also picks up Train of Thought, which makes a flash heal, renew, cast, reduce cooldown, and power word shield. So it makes it a little bit better if you do need to heal. Smite and power word souls reduce cooldown and penance, so you can stay aggressive. Blaze of Light buffs the damage of Solace, Smite, and Penance by 15%. So it's also more damage, more healing from the holy side. Penance bolts will increase the damage of next Smite or power word Solace by 12%, or Absorb of Shield by 5%. So using Penance aggressively is encouraged, and this build allows you to do it. Because Twilight Equilibrium allows you to benefit from Shadow and Holy Weaving, you don't have a lot of Shadow spells to work with. You do have Shadow Word Death and Mind Blast, which get expiation buff, so it's even more damage, but you're not going to like that heavy Mindbender playstyle or anything like that. You do have Schism, but this is why Shadow Covenant allows you to transform your Penance, which has cooldown reduction, into an ability you can weave in between, depending on situation, but also added a little bit extra damage, so your Shadow spells do 25% more damage. Your Holy Nova, which is what I'm running, Halo, or Divine Star also becomes Shadow. You could probably do Divine Star in the smaller dungeon groups as well. So you can use that instantly into Smite, that Shadow, Holy, and kind of weaving back and forth and back and forth. What's up, Adrian? How you doing, my guy? But yeah, as you saw, I'm mostly focusing on damage and then sending up heals and maybe merge the healing people with a Power Word Life or procs of Flash Heal whenever that's available, right? And the damage overall for the dungeon, it's a tyrannical dungeon, so a lot of Mind Blast damage is out here with Expiation, Schism, and all that. And Solace, Fell Meteor for AoE and single target. Dark Reprimand got quite a bit of damage, so did Penance. Like, Penance is the most damaging ability, put together 18%. Shadow Word Death got value, but also so did Holy Nova, especially on like trash packs, right? Trash packs, Mind Blast, Purge the Wicked, Holy Nova. You also got Raging Tempest trash with Purge the Wicked, Mind Blast, Penance, Holy Nova here and there, but didn't use it as much as I wanted to. Trash on Tira and Maruk, Holy Nova did quite a bit as well. But also it has a focus damage. So normally as a priest, like, you have to spread like dots to everybody in order to get a heal. This one you can kind of like mostly focus with a Purge the Wicked on the main guy, and then heal off it from Expiation, but still multi-dotting like for mobility is good too. This one I noticed has a lot more mobility to it. And the other one. Definitely gonna try this as a good Diurnas. Yo, that actually, yeah. It's so good, especially since your Radiance dot is Holy and Fire, so you get more value from its procs. You could definitely get like Tildaran to protect you once in a while, and that'll make you even tankier. It's definitely recommended. Definitely recommended. Damage or healing, and damage would be pretty good too. But also, I guess you could go with this as well. If you have Ice Cobalt, that does fire damage, and it did quite a lot of it too. throughout the entire instance. So that would help out as well. My god, the 200 damage is insane too. Survival Hunter, I'm surprised he didn't do as much, but he did have a couple of deaths here and there. Plus, he's also running IS Cobble, which is weird, but maybe that's really good for them. But he didn't do bad at all. Unholy Death also did pretty good too. SP carried with healing and damage, man. I mean, his healing was great. Like, off healing, it was awesome. But like for us, we had a lot of value on shield, which shields could actually be as high as 157,000 protection, like through penance. It's really solid. Atonement healing was quite a bit, whether it's Atonement crit or Atonement normal hits. Atonement doing like what, 40% of my healing. Radiance is also fantastic healing. Shadow Covenant did a bit of healing too. Vampiric Base did a bit of healing. Crystalline Reflection helps out so we can get a pretty big shield too. So there's a nice little synergy there. Overall, I like this build a lot. It definitely was a little different on mana, but it didn't feel like it was super mana hungry either. Shadow 3 of us didn't afford to bolster 100k overall until the time it. Oh no. Yeah, I feel you though. I feel ya. What's up, Adrian? Hope you're having a good one. The motherfucker got upgrade after weeks. What'd you get? My rogue did get an upgrade too, by the way. Got about slightest item level upgrade ever. The slightest. Oh, I got like 10. Can't you just change? I should just take like one of my crafted items, maybe like a ring, and see if I can plug in the Primal Infusion and maybe see if Mem can craft it for me. Because I was gonna do Lariat, but like, there's no way, right? There's no way Lariat is gonna be that good. I mean, it's gonna be good eventually, once you have fully socketed character. So it's like a good end game item, but you're not gonna be running that off the bat. So what I'll probably do is I'll send him the Titanic Signet, see if I can get him to upgrade it for me. I'll message him. Alright, chat. We do have a raid this evening, though. It's going to be starting about 30. I think we're not going to do an gut raid. So I will have to peel out for that. 421 Q-Rog belt. Not bad at all. We got a 420 belt, not a 421. But still, better than nothing, right? But as well. Yeah. It's just how it'd be, right? So tonight, I don't even know if I'm even raiding much, honestly. Like, am I even raiding this evening? I don't know, man. I have no clue. I have no idea. Okay, cool. Just reading some of the O chat. Looks like drama. Looks like absolute drama. Hold on, what is this? Is that the new tier stuff? Hold on, do they actually have the new tier sims? Hold on, WoW simulation craft. Hold on, do they have new sims for the new raid? Not openly, but somewhere, yeah, they do. Is this real? That might be real. Hold on. So this is an image that's floating right now. Maximum burst damage per second. Maximum burst. Warlock Demonology. 505k DPS per second. Max burst. Probably with PI and stuff like that. And death at only 504. I like how there's not a single rogue on our list. Not even like subtlety that's got a bursty tier. Or assassination that's a little about burst. Is this real? Evoker? Well, Evoker makes sense. The tier set does look really bursty. Frosty kind of makes sense. I like the demonology on Holy Death at the top though. I feel like if you do have if you do have an actual sim like this for max and burst damage, I will imagine you would want to float it around, man. Imagine you wouldn't want to float that around. I'm gonna pass you a lead. I don't know if you guys are doing more, but appreciate you, boys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I imagine you wouldn't want to float something like that around, just in case you're like, you know what? What if somebody as a Blizzard's like, all right, these classes, some of them are out of control. Who we nerfing first? I want to give them some like, guys, what classes top burst damage? Watch them be like, snipe. Watch them just snipe things. They'll be like, all right, Demo's next. You guys have gotten overzealous. There it is. Take care. Thanks for the stream. Thanks guys so much for coming by. Appreciate it so much for watching. Hope you guys are doing good though. Been sharing my guild too. There's different versions that I have. Really? Yeah. So I haven't seen rogues on that list at all though. I was wondering like, are there even rogue sims? Maybe. Potentially. I guess we'll find out. Yeah. I guess at some point we'll find out. Great Wall cheese. There's a Great Wall cheese? What are people cheesing with the Great Vault? Make it possible to convert season 1 items and transmog purposes. This functionality however will be disabled for a few weeks, and Catalyst will be available for a time. So season 1 ends, or go play season soon. Okay, cool. Neato. Alrighty, boys. Cool. I am gonna see if I can camp out the WoW head section. See if we could potentially, maybe sometime by the end of tonight, get another PTR update, hopefully with a bunch of fixes and stuff, but we'll just have to be patient and wait and see. Boys, thanks so much for coming by. Thanks so much for watching. I am gonna go and raid really quickly on my rogue, even though I don't know how many bosses I'm actually gonna be able to hit tonight, just because like I only need like Diurna and Razagath for gear, like a bracer and a pants maybe, just for item level. But I don't think we're doing either of those two. I think we're doing everything that isn't Diurna or Raza, so they do have me on like some boss kill list for some of them. I don't know which ones though, but we'll see. But tonight will be the final night for this week, and then the rest of the week should be pretty clean. So I'm gonna go, boys. Well, I'm gonna log back on, but I'm gonna go from the stream. Thank you all. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Hope you have a good one. Had someone using a Void USB version of Void, the older one. I didn't get myself a new one because this thing is just, I mean, it's mangled up, right? It still functions, but I do want to replace it at some point. I like the little foam things that got around my ear. They don't actually sit on the ear. But yeah, yo, you guys are having a good one. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow if there's more PTR stuff. And I'm hoping there'll be more PTR stuff. But I'll keep you guys updated. Join the Discord to know if I'm being streaming or not. If I am not, if I'm taking it out, I'll probably pop it in Discord real quickly. But 10:07 ending soon. 10:01 right around the corner. Very, very, very excited. Thank you all. And I'll see all of you guys in the next stream. Alrighty, boys. Alright, peace.